After the success of our first Diamond Festival with the Natural Diamond Council, we are so thrilled to be bringing it back for the second time around. We've seen our audience connect back in with diamonds in a way that we haven't seen before, and I am so excited to be talking to Richa Singh, Managing Director of the Natural Diamond Council. We'll be discussing what you can expect from the festival over the next few days and the incredible lineup. Hi Richa, lovely to be with you.
Pleasure to be here. We're very excited to be starting the Vogue Fest again.
So diamonds are such an important part of our Indian heritage, and we've made such a global contribution by way of natural diamonds. We're so thrilled to be partnering with the Natural Diamond Council on this festival again. Certainly we've seen that the story around natural diamonds is so important to our Vogue audience. Richa, I'd just like to start off by asking you, why this festival and why now, in your opinion?
Firstly, I'd like to thank the entire team at Vogue. It's been a pleasure to collaborate with you all. We've been working with you for a long time to build this second season. And I think we had a lot of input, excitement around the first one, a lot of great response from our industry, from the jewelers, designers, consumers. It's been a great ride so far. For us, 2021 was the biggest year ever. The consumer had time to reflect, introspect, and come back and say that they wanted things which held meaning, things which were fewer but better, and things which they could leave behind and personalize and make their own. Natural diamonds fit every aspect of it, and the curiosity around our industry, our product, the designs, the craftsmanship has been so huge in the last year. We thought it makes sense to come back and share trends, knowledge, the designs, what's happening, red carpet, business. It's going to be a great 2 days with you guys.
I can't wait, and I think we've got some such exciting people that we're talking to. Some of the conversations, I've learned so much. You can see I'm totally converted to wanting to wear natural diamonds absolutely every single day. I might go home in this necklace.
You look beautiful.
We're going to be talking to some really exciting Gen Z celebrities, which I think is really interesting, like people like Sara Ali Khan. And I'd just like to ask you, what are you noticing from this next generation? How are they differing in terms of their approach to buying jewelry, and what are they buying?
I think the Gen Zs got it right. They are not putting natural diamonds on a pedestal. No longer is the jewelry lying in the locker. It's out and about. They're using it whether they're doing Pilates or on a beach or partying or at a wedding. I think that they have decided they're going to enjoy their diamonds and wear pieces which have meaning, which have a memory attached to them, which have been gifted by a loved one or bought to enjoy a small moment. And they are really enjoying them. And that's the beauty of this generation, that they are not keeping it for a bigger moment in life. They are saying it's now, it's right here. Let's enjoy what we have, and let's celebrate the smaller moments with these sparkling natural diamonds. So I think that's what they've got right. It's not just this aspect of life, but everything. And it's showing in the fine jewelry section as well.
I couldn't agree more, and I think a lot of our conversations have really centered on the meaning, the personal meaning, and how special diamonds are, natural diamonds are. And I love one of the quotes from Valerie Messica, who says diamonds are energy. And I think as not to make it too woo-woo, but it's true. It's something so close to your skin, and it's. I mean, for me personally, as someone that's been living out of a suitcase finally here in Mumbai, I wear jewelry that I have diamonds that I got from my nani that I've repurposed into other pieces that literally, it's my identity. It's something that I hold so dear. So I think it's such a special topic, which brings me to this idea of modern day heirlooms. And I know we're going to be talking to the incredible Sanjay Garg of Raw Mango, just about the art of reviving old objects and materials and techniques. And I just actually spoke with the Bollywood wives, and that was something that really came up, this idea of heirlooms. And that idea of heirlooms really brings me to the point of sustainability, because it's a conscious choice. It's a conscious. There's nothing more sustainable than buying something that holds its value, that you can pass down. I'd love to hear your thoughts around that, and diamonds being a conscious consumer choice.
There is a sense of pride in being a part of this industry, and the effort that the industry is making to improve, to better, and to give back. The industry employs about 10 million people worldwide, gives back, in terms of healthcare, to almost 4 million people, educates about 500,000 kids. And there is so much effort that is going into give back and build to the communities where we are. So, you have local karigars, where the communities you give back. I think we are very proud as an industry of all the work that we are doing, and very happy and thrilled to be a part of it. From a consumer angle, as a woman, probably the oldest thing you will ever hold in your hands is your diamond. It's 1 billion years old. It's older than dinosaurs. It's, a memory, a journey, a piece of history that you have. And you have the opportunity to customize it and make it all your own, very current, very something that trends, something you enjoy. And I think the beauty is that you pass it on. You mentioned inheriting from your nani. I have a bangle I got when I got married, and we make the first dessert at home, and my grandmother-in-law gave me a kada, and it's the most stunning piece of natural diamonds and emeralds. And I enjoy it even today. I've been married a long time now, but it's something so beautiful to know that you're wearing a bangle which is 100 years old, and 4 generations before you have worn it. And there's something you carry, not just a memory, but a little bit of love with you every time you wear it. And I think what is beautiful is that this can be turned and made your own. I'm not wearing it the way she wore it, or her mum wore it, or grandmother wore it. I'm wearing it differently. I enjoy wearing it with my jeans, and she probably wore it with kanjivarams, and worn differently, styled differently, but something I hope my daughter will wear after me.
I'm sure she will. I mean, I think that's I guess trends come and go, and we can discuss some of the trends that we're seeing, but I think the trendiest thing about natural diamonds for me as a stylist, as a fashion editor, as an editor, is the fact that they are timeless. It's not something that's dictated by a season. I think there's something that hold value, and I think what we're seeing with this more conscious consumer, and certainly with our audience, is they're so knowledgeable, and they want to make really intelligent choices. And I feel like investing in something like natural diamonds and really stamping your own individuality is the most stylish thing that you can do. Richa, is there anything that you're seeing by way of trends that you can talk to us about to preempt the festival?
We actually have just released our trend report. It's the second season for our trend report, and few things that are standing out, and we are seeing gorgeous designs come out, is hoops with a twist. I think the classic is back. We are seeing hoops on the red carpet. We are seeing them when you're on the beach, but we are seeing hoops being elevated and being, giving you that little flirty happiness in your life. The second trend we are seeing is mismatched diamonds. You have, shapes that you're trying, formats you're trying, designs that you're trying, and mixing it all up to make something which is fun and exciting and yours. And the third is, of course, bringing back a piece of history. We are seeing old vintage cuts back. So whether it's portrait cuts, briolets, it's a lot of exciting stuff, which, from the time of the Maharajas to now being reinvented. We are seeing it again in engagement rings, on the red carpet. So that's the 3 big things we are seeing. Anything exciting you are seeing on the Vogue pages that you're seeing the influencers wear?
Oh, always, always. I mean, I think, jewelry and diamonds especially is just something that our audience really connects with. I mean, there's such a huge interest in terms of alternate ways of, looking at wedding rings, engagement rings, the rise of the promise ring. There's a lot of interest in different cuts. I think the pear cut is something that's like really trending right now, which is quite interesting because it feels a little bit retro and like a bit kind of Y2K. So that's kind of something really interesting to see converting into natural diamonds. I think what we're noticing is there are no rules though. It's really, it's about personal style and how you style things back together. So rather than specific trends, I think we're just seeing people are interested in seeing how individuals really style their jewelry, and getting ideas from that. I think the one thing we can take away is there are no rules, which is, quite freeing.
Yes, absolutely.
Another thread that's come up, which I've found really lovely, is this idea of course, the beauty of being gifted something is amazing, but then there's also that art of self-gifting and young women and young men marking milestones for themselves with a special purchase. I know I have an internal milestone that I hope to mark with, there's a piece that I have my eye on, and I would just love to talk to you about that. Are you seeing this trend from your point of view? People like really self-gifting and taking ownership back of marking their own milestones?
Oh yeah, lots of it, and it's picking on from what you spoke about Gen Z and the millennials, what they're doing, and I think that we are learning from them that every little moment needs to be enjoyed, and the milestone is defined by you, whether it is a job, a celebration, a personal achievement. Hell, we've met so many women who are celebrating their kids' success because they are as invested in it as the daughter is or the son is, and everybody wants a little memory to remember the days, whether it was the tough times that you got out of or it was the good time that you wanted to celebrate. And I think we are seeing a lot more of it. I personally treated myself to a battle when my daughter was born, and I felt that working 14-hour days and having a baby and being a great mother, the fact that I was able to straddle both, I needed to treat myself. So I think that every woman, you see a lot more of a little bit of celebration that you do. It's a little treat to yourself, and you see a lot more of it happening every day across the board, young, old. You're seeing a lot more of it. Have you, I know you said you're eyeing something, but purchased something in the past recently that you treat to yourself?
Something that I'm looking at, I do have my eye on, I just want a tennis necklace. I think that's just something that I can wear with jeans, with a t-shirt. I'm a pretty casual cat, so it's just a lovely way to kind of like dress something up and feel, I feel very special in this, I have to say. And yeah, there's an internal milestone, but I'm definitely buying it for myself, and it's probably going to be the first really significant piece of jewelry that I do buy for myself. And I think that's incredibly meaningful as a young woman, as a career woman, as an independent woman.
I agree completely. I think it's a great way to celebrate, and it gives you that sense of confidence, a little sparkle to your step when you move into a room, and it just makes you feel good, and that's what it's all about, the treating yourself.
They make you look pretty. Let's be honest. That came up with the Bollywood. It's like, yeah, you just look pretty. And I'm like, yeah, actually you're right. Aside from everything else, it's like they just really make you look pretty. Richa, and then just to sum up, I think natural diamonds and diamonds are just so synonymous with luxury today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on behalf of the Natural Diamond Council on what does luxury mean to you?
I think that me individually, or what we've heard from all the people who we meet, consumers we meet, luxury is about two aspects: the freedom to be able to do what we want in any aspect, and the second is to be to have something which is personalized to me, which is all my own, and something which means something to me. So it's all about having meaning to every aspect of your life and having the freedom to do. And I think somewhere we are lucky to be in an industry where natural diamonds, they're never bought just like that. They're always bought to celebrate a moment, a small moment that you cherish, or to express your love. And it's one of the biggest ways that you express what the emotion you feel about someone. And I think we're in the right place, and the last 2 years have taught us, if nothing else, that we celebrate every little moment with a little piece that is close to our heart.
Lovely. And on that note, tune in for the festival. There's going to be some amazing conversations, and thank you so much, Richa. I'm so excited.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.